Yeah. Quiet. For all that craziness. The world's quiet, almost quiet. Fucking front end here. Uh, Alrighty. Good enough. Go and get started on it. Alright, so Ace Combat series playthrough. Probably going to be kind of similar to our Armored Core series playthrough. Similar to all the series playthroughs I do on here, where I try to play all of them. Like even the fucking weirdo ones. I'm trying to figure out how to do the iOS game even. But it's always tough. There's always going to be one or two that just aren't happening, or they can't happen yet, or it's not worth some of the trouble. So we'll see how that fares on this. The one that nobody played. Yeah, so I was doing a little reading. Yeah, this one is Air Combat 1, or Air Combat, just Air Combat. There's no 2. It's Space Combat 2 is the next one. This is actually an adaptation kind of poor remake of Air Combat, the arcade game. I just found that out. We're not gonna probably be doing that. That's kind of a whole different deal. Need probably an entire, arcade setup just for it, I imagine, with the controls and all that. Yeah, so this is kind of based on that, kind of remade it a little bit. Yeah, I don't really hear a lot about this one, but should be pretty cool still. Yeah, hopefully we get an interesting look at all sorts of little spin-offs and stuff. For the most part, this series only really starts hitting the spin-off stuff once you get to the PS2 generation and the 360 era. That's where you start getting all the handheld ones and mobile ports and stuff. After that, it kind of stops for a bit. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here as far as the list. I'm just kind of going off the wiki. Boink. Cut this down the size a bit. Alright, so what's up, Slots? Oh yeah, as we all know, I mean, I plan on doing this for a while, but Ace Combat 8 is coming out this year and it looks really cool. The Wings of Steve. Or whatever, however the fuck you said. So I figured what better time now that I got a moment. Try to slide this marathon-ish thing in. So yeah, this will be the list. I'll go over them real quick. The ones that are gonna be weird. So first 3 PS1 games: Shattered Skies, Unsung War, Belkin War are all PS2. Advance, X, and Joint Assault or PSP. Ace Combat G is like iOS. I'm gonna try to figure that one out. I have some kind of like, because it's not on phones anymore. I don't even think you could play it on an iPhone now if you tried. It's like iOS 6. If you're like in 7, you can't do it. Yeah, this real dog fight. Real man's dog fight. We just put Star Fox yesterday. Is what he's talking about, but yeah, there's actually a good few. So some of these are gonna be really short and probably weird, like Ace Combat Advance and shit. So G we'll see on that one. There's like a new like special like iOS emulator thing. I don't want to do anything too sketchy, but gonna try to maybe figure that out. There's like a special thing made just for that version of the game. So maybe we'll do a phone stream where you gotta be doing all this to control it. I'm not too worried about it, but if I can, we will. Joint Assault. We talked about that. I did yesterday, yeah. The voice acting was pretty sauceless. The entire soundscape was. Toy lasers, nothing really punchy. I mean, it still played just like Star Fox 64, so it felt good. Like, it was fun to go through. But I wouldn't say it's a replacement. I would rather go play the original, because you get all the fun voice acting, which the presentation's a really big part of that game, so what makes it so replayable. Yeah, I felt like the idea was they just wanted to kind of like, it's really hard to recreate like an all-timer campy kind of voice acting deal like Star Fox 64, so I felt like they kind of just took a direction where it was a bit more flat all around. I don't really know if that was for the best. I can get on like maybe why a little bit since they're trying to add other story to it, but they don't add as much story as you'd think, so I don't know if it really justifies it. But honestly, if it was just a new game with like new missions, I don't think it'd be as big a deal. I mean, I definitely think you'd be missing out on some of that soul factor, but I don't know if the characterization and everything was that great. But honestly, like, just need to stop remaking it. They pretty much did every possible thing they could in that game other than just make a new game, right? And the multiplayer mode is like really expanded on, and it's pretty cool. There's all sorts of new challenges and all this bullshit and lore logs and fucking VTuber avatar things. And we're just like, can I just get a new rail shooter, bro? Like, it's fun. It's a fun novelty. I'd recommend it if you just like can rent it or just get it down the line real cheap, but it's definitely not like my main driver as far as Star Fox 64 goes. But yeah. But Ultimate Air Combat. What is Ultimate Air Combat? I feel like I should know. Yeah, Assault Horizon will be PSP. This is kind of like a spin-off thing. I don't know what Assault Horizon Trigger Finger is. I couldn't find anything on it. I think it's some kind of phone, like, I assume some teaser demo thing. I don't know. We're just going to probably let that one die. I'll look into it again just in case later. But it'll be a, few days at least before we get to that. I don't know how long each of these are, but I assume, couple a day, maybe even like one a day, depending on how busy I am. So Assault Horizon Legacy, that is a remake of Ace Combat 2 on the 3DS. We'll just play that, fuck it. Northern Wings is a Java game. There's a place you could just play Java games. So I have a link for it, or we'll do that. It's really odd, but it's like a Java fucking like weird ass Java. It's like a top down like arcade shooter. Like a really cheap looking kind of like, like a shmup. Well, probably not a good shmup. Yeah, what's up with that class? Infinity, which is probably the one we won't do. I know there's been big strides lately in trying to get Infinity working. I watched a video on how to do it. It's like 10 minutes of non-stop steps through 50 emulators and fucking shell files and stuff. Infinity is a live service game. It's supposed to be neat, but it's like it's all online co-op stuff. I'm not getting into somebody's Discord server to get into the community to figure out how to settle. I'm like, I'm alright. I'm sure. Well, yeah, that's probably one that, unless it becomes extremely simple, I think we'll let that one lie. I'll look into it a little more just in case, but probably won't do anything with that one. I don't know what Assault Horizon Legacy Plus is. It's probably just like a new 3DS version. Who knows? I'll double check that, but 7, which will be nice and easy because it's on Steam. And then, of course, we'll get to 8 later this year. And I think it was late October. Yeah, so should be fun. These games are pretty cool, especially when they get into the goofy story stuff. So yeah, I guess we could look into the manual on this bad boy. Air Combat Manual. Text messages. Do stuff. All right, let's go ahead and take a peek at the manual. Just the, I don't think until we get to the 360, maybe PSP. I don't remember how many manuals were in the PSP era as much. I mean, definitely had a lot on my Game Boy Advance, but the DS had some. We definitely want to take a peek at the manual here. Pretty short manual. I don't think we're gonna need a whole lot. Story. 6 months ago, new breed of terrorists invaded several countries. Big casualties. The reward for these impossible surgical strikes is awesome. Okay. So we're a group of badasses hunting down the evil organization. Maybe the evil syndicate from Pilot Wings. So Bridlos? Sounds like a simple setup. Of course. Well, Hackers 2 is always with us. It is the game music. Novice and expert. I don't know. I mean, we'll just play novice probably. I have a feeling I'm not going to be too crazy buck wild on air combat. We'll see. We'll start with novice and see what happens. Assuming we can actually get through the game. Choice of wingman. Choice of aircraft. Combat start. Purchase of aircraft. I'm going to get paid. Although I say that, I feel like Armored Core 1 was one of the best. Could be similar here. This being some kind of weird pseudo arcade adaptation, though. How to play. Lock on. I mean, I've played stuff like Project Wingman and all sorts of other little flight games. I mean, the general gist, if it's, you know, the DNA is shared through other video games, and it's not going to be like my first playing game. See if there's any particular oddities with just this one. Oh, novice and expert controls is what it is. Oh, maybe we want to do expert controls then. You get everything. Cool. Short and sweet manual. Let's go ahead and get started on it. Is it gonna beat out Kaze no Notum? Find out. Yes. The answer is gonna be yes. That game played horrible. Did the fucking stock. Sound effect here. We love the sound effects. We gotta turn right. Oh, this is before the sticks too, man. Okay, we're going full D-pad, baby. I didn't catch that. Look at this slick fucking music menu. Let's not spoil ourselves too much. No data to save. I'm not cool enough to save it. Just play normal. The expert controls. Maybe we should have left it normal controls. I don't know how the other games play.
Gentlemen, you are the cream of the world's air forces. This country desperately needs your help. 6 months ago, an extremely well-armed and organized terrorist force carried out a coup d'etat. Attempts to free our country have been foiled by repeated surprise attacks.
I think you're right, Sean.
To avoid escalating this war and causing unacceptable civilian losses, we wish to employ your services. Surgical airstrikes and the elimination of enemy air superiority will tip the scales in our favor. You will receive remuneration commensurate with your positions as the premier top guns of the world.
The Top Guns. Top Gun? Wasn't there an Ace Combat crossover DLC thing with Top Gun Maverick? Might have been for Infinity. I guess we won't be playing. Most likely. That'll be like the one. Reward? That's a lot of something. I love the reward. I can sell this 750,000, but this costs 3 million. Have lives in this bad boy.
This is an evaluation of your operational abilities. Intelligence reports an enemy supply unit moving to resupply their forward positions. You should have the advantage of surprise. We should have localized air superiority for the duration of the operation. Target, C5A supply unit.
Good God. Good luck, bro. That's... These guys, though, they're all the target. Oh, we have some defenders. I don't know. I don't know if it was like a...
This is an evaluation of your operational abilities. Intelligence reports an enemy supply unit moving to resupply their forward positions. You should have the advantage of surprise.
But like a bad voice actor?
Localized air superiority for the duration of the operation. Target, C5A supply unit.
Or somebody trying to do one? I don't know. Whoever the fuck ported it, Namco Bandai, I mean, I guess we wouldn't really know. It was a Japanese-made series. If I remember right, so it's not like a dev or something. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe they got a dev. These are the times where voice acting hit or miss, right?
Ready? Break now.
Oh shit. Yeah, let's do that.
Jesus, miss. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Down. Bingo.
Bingo. When I speed up, bro.
Up ahead.
The bumper.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Don't let him get away! Stay with him. Don't let him get away!
I'm using all my missiles. Lame ass thing, yeah. Guess we could leave this guy behind then.
On our right! Bogey on our 6!
Need the fucking controls.
Take off!
What's this mission's time? We're using the expert controls here.
Enemy in sight! Up ahead! Enemy locked on target! Fire! Shoot it down! Great shot! Don't let him get away! Through on our right! Enemy in sight! Bogey on our 6! Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! There! Pull out of it!
Stalling out.
Bogey on our 6! On our left!
On our left. Do I have another guy with me? What the fuck am I looking at?
Up ahead! On our left!
Am I like on top of him right now, bros? Yeah, I'm using the expert controls.
Up ahead!
Look at the circle.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Remove him away!
There we go. Gotta get used to it, but that is the plan. Because I imagine I have limited missiles. I probably shouldn't go too overboard with them. But
Enemy in sight. Up ahead!
I feel like I should be in first person. It might be easier.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Yahoo!
Bingo!
Let him get
Yeah.
away! On our left! Up ahead! Stay with the back one! On our right!
Oh no, we have a lot of fucking missiles. What the hell?
Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Jesus, miss! Don't let him get... Bingo! Yahoo! Stay with him.
I was like, okay, I don't know how sim-like it is yet. It was like, I know these are more arcadey, but I'm like, okay, I got like 1,000 missiles strapped to this
I'm
F4.
losing him.
Yeah, super simmy.
I'm losing him. Enemy target located.
My fuel's getting a little dry though.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Yahoo! Back one!
Which ones have you played, Cora?
Enemy in
I
sight.
don't remember. Yeah, the gun doesn't really do a whole lot.
Enemy locked on
7,
target.
right?
Fire!
Oh,
Shoot it
must be
down!
the only one you can even get on Steam.
Don't let him get away. Shoot him away. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him. Bingo! Yahoo! Shoot him away.
I think that's all of them. Wow.
Mission
Time for
accomplished.
my reward. Time for the reward. I don't think I'll be able to afford the F-14 or whatever, man. I don't even have to buy my own ammo, bros. Casual game. Just let him fly, man. Well, that's probably going to be most of what we're looking at in the series. Fucking spinning around in midair, but I think they get into like a bunch of stories and all sorts of crazy shit, so we'll see how that all is.
Immediate mobilization required. Our base's position was compromised in the last enemy push. Reports indicate imminent arrival of bombers. Scramble and ace those bogies. Target, B-52 bomber force.
Ace those bogies, brother. Okay, they're on a save. The menu sound effects are crazy loud. The stealth? I don't have the ability to buy a fucking stealth plane already. I want this, bro. I can almost afford this one. High defense, high offense, power, stability, mobility. If I sold my F4, I'd afford it. But might as well just save up for the F14, bros. Well, I'm curious what the sale prices are on all these bad boys. Maybe we could get it. Technically an upgrade, right? Yeah, we'll hold out. It'll be fine.
Immediate mobilization required. Our base's position was compromised.
Do we have to listen to him talk?
Immediate mobilization required.
Okay, we're just talking about. Oh wait, I have an F14. What? What if I die? Do I like lose one or something? Maybe that's the deal. Only pull out the big stops, man.
Ready? Break now! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Focus on our 6. On our right! Focus well.
Whoa.
Flying. On our left. On our right. Focus on our 6. Enemy in sight. Take off! On our right! Focus on our 6. Up ahead! Take off! Focus on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Take him! Take off! Back one! On our
Did we
left.
get him? I think we got him.
Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot him away! 12 o'clock! Focus on our 6.
I'll fucking stall out, but damn.
On our left, bogey on our 6.
I got the spotter guy, man. Brother, I can't see him.
Bogey on our 6.
This way.
Jesus, miss on our right.
Aiming way too fucking hard on the side.
Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on up ahead. Take off.
Gotta really get him more straight on, man. How good these missiles are.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive. On our left. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead.
Got this dude all over me, man. I also have a gnat all over me in real life, man. So I think the series is going to be a lot of spinning in place. Hoping to God we can find the enemy.
Take off. Fire. Shoot him down. Bingo. He's wasted. Bogey on our 6.
Let's just go for the bombers, man.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead.
The guy can keep up, he can keep up. No, fuck it.
Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot him down. Bring shot. Bag one. On our right.
Yeah, I'm about had a fucking mid-air collision there.
Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight.
I don't know if you can shoot and then it like starts catching them. I think yeah, you have to wait till they lock on. Oh, we don't even care about the guy on our tail. Alright. Pretty simple so far, but it's cute. It's cool. It plays. It's not like fuck or anything. Don't know how crazy the different rides will get or fucking that, bro. Other kind of wild stuff you can get going on. Obviously, I'm not expecting much from like a narrative here. It's gonna be interesting to see how crazy the arcadiness gets in the other games too. If you start having some just more depth of like nuance, or if it starts getting like more gimmicky, like I'm gonna fucking do fucking 180 quick flips. Oh, Project Wingman had stuff like that. Intercept. Supposed to use the right thing for the job or something. This thing has very little health, but bigly power. Okay, so you can't buy more than one. I just already own that. Well, maybe it's more chill in that way. You could just buy stuff and just use it forever. That'd be cool. I don't know why I keep thinking about like Armored Core or something. I know it's gonna be like extremely damning and
An enemy incursion in our sector.
super
We are
careful.
diverting you from local air support to forward operations. Neutralize the approaching units. Target enemy attacking force. Formation makeup is unknown. Expect enemy fighter support and a tough dogfight. Good luck.
Good luck. Thanks, bro. Bring this thing. Music's pretty hype. This thing's more mobile. I haven't gotten hit yet. We don't need the defense, right? Wonder if you ever start taking off in any of these, or if you just always start midair. Be kind of hype.
Ready?
Actually, I think we mentioned that once. At a different screen.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! On our right! Bogey on our 6.
Who's on the 6?
Bogey on our 6. Here! Out! Bogey on our tail! Bogey on our 6. On our right!
Alright, our 6, alright.
Fire! Put it down! Quick shot! On our right! Bogey on our tail! On our left!
Where are these guys?
Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Fire! Put it down! Bingo! Down! On our left!
You really gotta be in like first person for
Bogey on our 6.
any hope of like properly aiming this shit.
Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Jesus! Miss! Bingo! Down! Here! Out! Bogey on our 6. Take off!
Let's go for this guy, man.
Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6. Take off! Back one!
I need to control using the fucking bumpers a bit more instead of just doing like the full barrel movements. 'Cause you can get a little bit of movement this way. I mean, it's not like drastic, but you can get a little bit.
Enemy in sight.
It's enough.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Put it down! Move away! On our right!
Like this is much sharper. Right?
Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Fire!
Cool when we get like proper stick support and shit too. And get a bit more like nuanced movement instead of like full horse every time.
Fire! Put it down! Bogey on our 6.
Oh, they showed the fire support there.
Up ahead! Locked on target. Fire! Locked on us. Enemy target
Boink.
located. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6.
Where is our guy, man?
Enemy up ahead! Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Down! Bogey on our 6. On our right! Up ahead! Enemy in sight. Fire! Bogey on our 6.
Fucking giving him a little kissy.
Take off! On our right!
It's just the one guy, right? We're just circling each other.
Up
Who can
ahead!
circle harder, brother?
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Put it down! Jesus, miss! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight. Fire! Put it down! Jesus, miss! Stay with him! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight. Jesus, up ahead! Enemy in sight.
I'm flying all over the place.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Put it down! Back one!
You boys spinning like crazy. I'm like a fucking dreidel. crazy, man. I can spin in the circles the best, man. I win. My missiles, they target hard. New aircraft available. Wingman joining. Oh, shit. Got me a wingman. Nice. What do we got? No power, but we got stability, defense, and offense. $15. I don't think I bought it. Circle confirm, and I can fucking not do it. I wonder if the stealth thing really like does anything at all. Alright, let's make a save. Gotta remember the button to save. There we go. Yeah, neat so far. Simple. But I mean, for PS1 especially, it's pretty cool. We're just dogfighting, man. I'm sure we'll be able to feel the difference on some of the aircraft once you get going a bit more, but kind of curious as we go through the series how the HUDs and everything are gonna mix up. And
Up to now, our offensive missions have been constrained by the presence of civilians in
okay,
Gothic
now we
City.
got buildings and shit. I was
Recent
like, I wonder if we're gonna get like
evacuation of that city permits us to
ground
engage
stuff
hard targets within
and
the city perimeter. Target
places
1,
we gotta be and all that kind of weird shit.
communication center. Target 2, enemy headquarters building. Night conditions should neutralize enemy ground fire. However, the city has at least 3 interceptors available. We have no intelligence on force composition. From now on, you will have a wingman assigned to you. Inform him of the operation before departure.
Launch with support. Guard my tail on your own. It takes away from my wages. I know how to do. Who knows what's good? I say send them in, bro. What did we just buy? The F-15? Give it a try, man. I don't think we'll need the defense. It could have been one, I guess, to try the stealth bomber. Wonder if that's a meme or if it's actually useful. So it depends on the mission types, man.
Ready? Break now.
Break now. It's like, I don't want to slow down, bro. That key means like break
Enemy in
up.
sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Up ahead.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body
Enemy in
damage.
sight.
Alert, body
Moving
damage.
at 12 o'clock.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Bingo! Woohoo!
Hit.
Take off! Enemy in sight. Enemy in
Music's
sight.
cool though.
Enemy target located. Bingo! Bogey on our 6.
I don't have to lock on. Alright, I'm leaving him behind, man. You can have the extra money, bro. I'm fucking going. I told him he's on his own, man. Distraction.
Bogey on our tail. Electric turns and misses, buddy. Enemy in sight. Up ahead.
Good luck, pal.
Bogey at 12 o'clock.
This looks pretty cool, though. I like all the little pixels out. I'm trying to make it look like there's like night lights and
Enemy
shit.
in sight. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Bingo!
Alert, body damage.
Take off.
Alert, body damage.
Hurting,
Alert, body
though.
damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy target located. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our tail. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our tail. Bogey on
Missed
our
all
6.
those.
On our left. Bogey on our tail. Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. Enemy bingo! Yahoo!
Hell yeah.
Mission
Oh,
accomplished.
cool little night mission, though. I definitely can't take many hits, man. How much does that cost me? 350? My wingman, dude. What was he up to? The world may never know. I don't know if he was a good distraction or if I should have just had him guard me. We'll see next time. So is this the evil syndicate mega bad guy, like their city or something? I mean, what the hell? They got a whole fucking place. Their production. I just pipe. Mission 5's worth money. Could buy the stealth one. It's just raw defense and offense. What is the difference between power and offense? I guess it's more like a speed thing. One's high defense, offense. Yeah, 4. Different from this F4? I guess so, huh? Big numbers, yeah. The Nigger Beloved. I gotta pick it up next. I don't know if you can have like a limited amount of like vehicles or what. You just keep buying shit.
Reconnaissance indicates a weak link in their fuel supply infrastructure. A single pipeline transfers all crude oil from their fields to their refinery. Strike both the pipeline and the refinery. Target: oil refinery plant and oil field. Use the pipeline as a reference to the refinery. Locate and destroy.
Guard my tail, bro. Might as well pay him. Nothing so stealth like that fucking color. I'm guessing this guy doesn't get moving very quick. They're trading stability for power and shit. F14's not like super high defense, but I don't know what we're gonna run into. I just want to see all the fucking circles full, bro. Am I asking for a lot? I don't know what stability is, man. I assume just how much you like shake around or something. Which I don't know. With the missiles, it's not really a huge deal. I imagine getting up to speed, power, and stuff would be a bigger deal, or the mobility. I imagine it's just like turning speed.
Ready? Break now! Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Bingo! Focus 12 o'clock. Enemy Pokey on our 6. Slow, fine. Pokey on our 6. Take off. Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Enemy bingo!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Bingo!
Alert,
Pokey on our
body
6.
damage.
One more.
Alert,
Enemy
body
targets
damage.
located.
Alert, body damage.
Take off. On our right. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. On our right. Enemy locked on. Bingo! Pokey on our 6. Pokey on our tail.
Said use the pipes as reference. So we don't know where the other thing is.
I'm losing him. Enemy targets located. Pokey on our 6. Take off. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy targets located. Pokey at 12 o'clock. Pokey on our 6. Take off. Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Up ahead. On our left.
That thing takes a beating.
Pokey on our 6.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Pokey on our 6. On our right.
Did we get it?
Take off.
Bingo, but
Enemy in sight. Up ahead. On our right. Up ahead.
I guess we're
Pokey on
good.
our 6.
Guess we gotta follow the pipe the other direction too.
Warning. Warning.
Pokey on our 6. Take off. Slow, fine. Pokey on our 6. Enemy in sight.
game would make, right? Those fucking head explode and puke all over the floor and shit his jorts. Is watching this kind of game? I'll have to ask him if this kind of gives him trouble.
Enemy targets located. Bogey on our 6.
It's purely the playing of it.
On our right. Bogey on our tail. Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Enemy locked on target. Bogey at 12 o'clock. Bogey on our 6. Enemy targets located.
It's good they've mixed it up where they don't show you where your objective is, but give you enough info where you're gonna kind of discover it. Kind of wondering how they'd mix it up, right? You can't just like have, I mean you could, but it's like just completely just mid-air. Stuffing like that's it the whole time. The problem is, the objectives are left.
Enemy targets located. Up ahead. Enemy in sight.
I think we have to take out their stuff. That wasn't part of the objective.
Bogey on our 6. On our left. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Take off. Great shot. Bogey on our 6.
Must be taking this in case.
Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Take off! Bogey on our 6. On our right. Enemy altitude too low. Flying. Jesus, miss! Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Blew him away. Bogey on our tail. On our left.
Is the other guy doing anything? Where is he even? What do I pay this guy for?
Up ahead. Fire. Put it down. Great shot.
Alright. What, I hired help. He's somewhere. I told him to guard me. I think he appears on the mini-map occasionally, but I don't think he's very good. Oh, there's a third pipe.
Enemy targets located. Bogey on our 6. Take off. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. On our right. Bogey on our tail. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. On our left. Bogey on our 6.
Whatever. Okay. I thought it was just 2 pipelines. Street. Big mission, fat mission even. Oh. Did he do anything? I don't know. He was there, man. Maybe that was enough. New aircraft available. Wingman joining. Alright. Production site, radar base. What's new, man? What's cooking? The A10. No power. Would grade everything else. And spending the money makes it sound like I just entered the fucking like loser zone. Oh, okay. Start selling stuff. Sounds like I've done something wrong, you know? All the F4 bros. Open up some space.
The enemy's ADCRS, Air Defense Command and Radar System, has been identified. We can expect a steep drop in enemy effectiveness if this site is destroyed. The enemy has an effective SAM kill zone around the target. Its one weak point is a narrow ravine leading to the base. This requires precision, nap of the earth flying. Target, enemy radar site.
Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta fucking
You have
fly.
no effective countermeasures to this model of SAM.
I gotta Top Gun this shit.
And you are toast.
I can't use the stealth one, so I need something with crazy mobility, huh? Oh, they're gonna start having weird shit like that. Alright, what is my most mobile thing? The A10, probably. I just need full control, dude. There's no power, but I mean, I don't think I need speed. We're gonna get toasted. I feel like this will be our first fucking big GG, man. Start fucking slamming into the cliff face here.
Ready? Break now! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Whoa!
Away! Up ahead!
What? First person might be too much, man. Can't see what's going on, dude. It's over, guys. The good guys have lost to the bad guys. Really, we lost to Mother Nature, but that's okay. How does mission failure work in this? I'm kind of curious. You just keep going? Or do you actually just retry? This era, it could be super damning, but I could also see it being extremely kind. I don't think anything
The
happened.
enemy's ADCRS,
Must have to rebuy the vehicle or something.
radar system has been identified. We can expect a steep drop in enemy effectiveness. This site is destroyed.
Oh, okay. The plane is gone.
The enemy's ADCRS.
That's okay. I'll just reload, thanks. Owned.
The enemy's ADCRS, Air Defense Command.
Alright. Gotta get good. Honestly, I'm not too worried about the enemies. I feel like that's just extra money. I kind of doubt the AI is gonna like keep up in the ravine. Maybe. I mean, if I can let off a straight shot, that's fine, but do this if I can.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted!
Bingo.
Up ahead!
I like the bingo.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Back one! Enemy in up ahead!
Some fucking Guilty Gear shit, man.
Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted!
Wasted.
Up ahead!
Oh, easy, easy, easy.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Out! Enemy in up ahead! Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Wasted!
I just want to oversteer it and then go flying into a rock face because I can't see what's above me.
Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Mission accomplished.
That was cool. Alright, so they're hitting us with some variety, for sure. If they already are in the first game, I'm pretty excited to see when the controls get even more nuanced and they start adding more crazy shit and stories and goofy bullshit. How wild that'll get. Yeah, the spooky thing there is I can't see what's like above me easily, so you gotta turn just enough for sure. Overdo it, it's like I'm sure there's different camera angles in the future too, where you can kinda like zoom out a bit and see what's going on or who knows what else. Destroy military port facility.
Naval Intelligence report a transport heading to Nawikot Bay. Since it may be a troop transport, we need to sink it before it docks. Follow up with destruction of the island port facilities. The opposition is expected to consist of an enemy fighter wing of unknown composition and patrolling Aegis warships. The Aegis missile system is highly effective. Eliminate the warships quickly.
Yep. Give me some speed. Launch with support. Shit, can hire a veteran. I'll take the vet, bro. Oh, he's in like a fucking stealth bomber, man. I was like, why do they cost the same, bro? Oh, we'll try the stealth bomber, man. On his own. Let's see what he does. I want some speed for sure. Could do the MiG. Add mobility, but I like my F-15, man. Definitely could get hit here. The F-15. I want like no defense. But it sounds like it'll be very hit and run. Give me no defense, full power, full mobility, full fucking offense, man. That's all I. We raw glass cannon.
Right now! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Up ahead, take off. Bogey on our tail.
I'm just fucking leaving him in the dust if I can.
Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Bogey on our six.
Where are these bad boys at, man?
On our right. Enemy in sight. Enemy in front ahead. Bogey on our six.
So many boats. Just go for the buildings.
On our right. Altitude too low. Climb. On
There
our
you go.
right. Altitude too low. Climb.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Bogey on our six.
Alert, body damage.
Whoa!
Body damage.
Too low. Climb.
Alert, body damage.
Bogey on our tail. Bogey on our six.
Caution,
Pull out of it.
engine stall.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Bogey on our six.
Caution,
Bingo! Yahoo! On our right. Up ahead. On our left. Enemy in sight.
Oh, shit.
Bogey at 12 o'clock. Bogey on our six. Great shot. Take off. Altitude too low. Climb.
caution,
Enemy locked on target. Jesus, miss.
Did he say Jesus?
Enemy target
Or
located.
maybe he said something else.
Enemy up ahead.
Like, Jesus.
Enemy locked on target. On our left. Bogey on our six.
What's left? The ship still? Fuck. Dude, where's my stealth bomber guy, man? He's just fucking still out there, man.
Enemy in sight.
I got guys all over me, man.
Flex on our right. Bogey on our six. Enemy locked on target. Too low. Climb.
The hard not cut on the
Enemy
music, dude.
target located. Enemy target located.
I love it.
warning,
Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our six. Enemy
This
in
thing's
sight.
tanky. Okay. Ooh.
Mission
Damn.
accomplished.
Fucking one shot away from death, man. I think I picked something with some kind of defense. Could have ended poorly. This guy was useless, man. He's a veteran dick suck, man. This guy was like 5 tracks overall. Oh, yeah. Hard cuts with 5 tracks. We were saying earlier, or Slots was saying that it seems like the kind of game you could plug into like a CD player and the music would play, because there's kind of like a pretty stock media player thing going on in the options menu. Who knows? Got a new wingman. Reconnaissance. I couldn't take out a streak. Could take this fortress. Fuck it. Make a save, man. Honestly, I'm cool with just carving through, man. If we happen to hit the ending somehow early, I don't know if it's 100%. I'd be totally fine. It's been fun, but I think we already get it for sure. We got a lot of games to play. What's the new stealth? Defense, power, and mobility. Pretty good. I saw my old stealth vehicular. It is gone for good. Nothing a little cheeky reload can't fix, but yeah. I was wondering what all the negatives would be in this game. Seemed pretty chill for the most part. Like, okay, it's just gone. Can you rebuy stuff if you sell it? Oh, looks like no. I sold my F4 or whatever, and I don't see it anymore. But you sell something, man. You sell it for good, bro. Yeah, so I'm guessing you could end up in like a full game over state. Things go bad enough. Well, enemy from captured fort. Let's take a fortress, man.
Offensive operations are now concentrated on the Scorpion Island fortress. The base itself is a hard nut to crack, but we will isolate it by eliminating its bridge and central runway. Target: Red Suspension Bridge to the island and its Air Force base. There will be plenty of AK and SAM defenses around the runway. Go in for one pass and break off operations.
AK. Who do I got, man? I'm gonna hire an expensive rookie. This guy's a veteran. Oh no, I got a veteran here who's not just a fucking stealth bomber guy. We got all sorts of options here. I want an expensive guy, and he's good. We got a lot of choices. Joe? Bill? Secure the airport. Expensive, man. Fuck it. Let's see what the best in the business can do. Right? I want power because I want to get the fuck out of here. I'm just gonna go my F-15, bro. In and out, no bullshit. Can take a couple hits, but I can at least outrun a lot of these fucking guys.
Ready? Break now! Enemy targets located. On our left. Bogey on our 6. Take off.
The music fucks though.
Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Bogey on our 6. Take off. I'm losing him. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot.
I'm not going straight in on him, man. I'm going from the side where they don't have anything.
Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Up ahead.
And fast, hard. Get the fuck out.
Enemy targets located. Take off.
I told him to take care of the fucking airport, brother. You ain't even here yet, man.
Up ahead. located. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Altitude too low. Flying. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our tail. On our right. Bogey on our 6.
I always tense up in these fucking flag games, man, when you're fucking pulling up. I'm just like I'm pulling up, man. Shit. I need to go further out.
Jesus, missed. Bogey on our 6.
Just outrunning these other guys, man. I'm not dogfighting them.
Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. On our left. Bogey on our tail.
And the missiles have like a limited range. Yeah, it's affected by the offense or something.
On our left. Up ahead. On our left.
Gotta
Bogey
pull
on our
away.
6. Bogey on our tail. Take off. On our right. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Altitude too low. Flying.
Bingo.
Take off. Bogey on our tail. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Up ahead.
Warning.
Altitude too low. Flying. Bogey on our tail. Take off. On our left. Enemy in sight. On our left. Enemy locked on. Bogey on our altitude too low. Flying.
Caution.
Hell
Mission
yeah.
accomplished.
Can't even hire these extras, man. I don't know if they even like pull guys away. I could just have them always be on me, but even then, I don't know if they stick. Yeah, like blue. This other guy. I got an easy paycheck, man. Easy fucking money, man. Strike! Storm the mothership. That sounds kind of interesting. Let's go for strike, though. I see mission number go up. That's where we're going, man. Although I'm sure there's some pretty neat little ones. But I'm willing to take that risk, right? Damn. Stealth. All the fixins, man. Can we give it the worst paint job ever? Better. Don't need to sell any others right now. I haven't really tried a stealth vehicle yet. Vehicular. I've bought a bunch of them, but just an F-15 slot, I guess, man. It's done the job, brother. What more can a man want?
The enemy is on his last legs.
Oh god.
One more strike should lay him out. Take your unit through the ravine to the enemy headquarters.
One of these.
Intelligence is sketchy on force composition near the headquarters, so keep on your toes. Fly low on your way in. Everything above the ravine is a SAM kill zone.
Losing a plane permanently is wild, yeah. Yeah, this is the second one of these now. I game overed on one earlier. Alright. I'm thinking this one, bro. Max mobility. Got some power. I mean, no offense, really, but I mean... Fuck it. Let's try something different. F-22. Love Valley runs. I mean, it's a skill test, and it's cool. Make the Kessler run in 12 parts. I'll just slide in Rogue Squadron randomly during this. I had planned on throwing in random little games like that during... This is a meme, but I already played a bunch of them before this.
Break now.
Oh, damn.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Wasted.
Fucking helicopter.
Up ahead.
Just turning this shit like a boat, man.
Enemy in sight. Fire. Shoot it down. Wasted. Up ahead.
Problem with doing one of these turns is like if you go too far, you don't know what's like above you sometimes around the corner. I'm like, oh my god, it's tighter than I thought.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss! Boogie on our tail!
This is a natural looking fucking cab cliff here, or fucking canyon.
On target. Fire! Shoot it down!
The most gamey ass fucking cliff ever, or canyon ever. Yeah, this seems. Oh yeah, I'm sure this seems like normal stuff. It'll look a little different, but oh, I thought we had to blow something up at the end, bro. We're just there as like a two-part mission, man. Just spins and then just and freezes. You love to see it. Just raw fucking presentation, but it's fun. It's cool. Never played Squadrons. In this era, I played like a little Rogue Squadron, if that's what you're talking about. On the N64, I don't know if I ever beat it. And I also played like Pod Racer and then a little bit of Shadow of the Empire or whatever. That's all the Star Wars. I don't know if I beat any of them. I'd like to get to them at some point. Unless you're talking about something else. Discovery of Airborne Fortress. Yeah, that sounds kind of hype, dude. The offense is low on this thing, man. But everything else is awesome. I remember it being pretty difficult,
Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered.
but it's been a
This may be
long
your
time.
final
I got the
task.
cartridge sitting there.
Eliminate it before it reaches our airspace. Good luck.
Good luck. Launch with support. Who's the best? Dude, ace. I got an ace, man. Rocking an F-22, man. Let's go, bro. We both rock F-22s? Or should I rock my fucking tried and true, bro? I mean, granted, I probably don't need a lot of power. We're just gonna stick right to him. I'm sticking with F-15, bro. F-15 for life. That was the one that was the spin-off of the Battlefield, the Battlefront. We've talked about it before. I'd always wanted to mess with it, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do some kind of weird pseudo Star Wars thing at some point, but more than likely I'm just gonna stick to kind of playing a Star Wars game here and
Enemy
there.
in sight. Enemy targets located. Bingo! Yahoo! On our tail! On our right! Enemy in sight.
The Big Bird, this shit's like got a fucking armored core. 100 million. 100 million dead. Whatever the fuck. I like that we got stuff like this in the series though. I don't know if like 15 bazillion games where we're just fucking doing like normal jet stuff and
Enemy locked on target. Bingo!
I don't know the music's cool. The Big Bird.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo!
My other guy doing anything? He's not even around, dude. Hey, they're friendly. Maybe he's circling back around. He's an ace, bro. Come on, man.
Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert,
I'm still on the white.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss!
Caution.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Get thing taken out. Did this many missiles on just like a wing would be enough. He's big. He's a boss.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Go farther away and come back in. I don't know if this is gonna be like a DPS race or a fucking fuel check,
Enemy
bro.
in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Caution. Caution.
Pull out of it!
Engine stall. Caution. Engine stall.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Funny thing about Ace Combat games, funny how nowadays like drone warfare is like probably
Enemy in sight.
beating out this kind of stuff.
Caution.
Play the fucking drone Ace Combat game, drone combat.
Caution.
It's like a fucking. I'm more careful about my runs, man.
Caution.
Locked on target.
Alert body damage. Alert body damage. Alert body
I don't know where
damage.
their guns are.
Alert body damage. Alert body
I haven't
damage.
seen my guy go in a single time, bro.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Mostly on our six.
Caution.
Okay, we can target those again.
Mostly on our six.
They weren't targeting the
Take
the
off.
boosters.
I'm losing him.
I thought they were just like good to go. We had to target different pieces. Okay, there it goes.
Let's return to mission, buddy. Enemy targets located.
Oh, they got actual dudes coming now.
Enemy locked on target. Take off.
Caution.
Maybe nothing else even does damage on this
Targets
time.
located. Mostly on our six. Enemy in sight. Take off.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Jesus, man.
Caution.
I'm like manually shooting the missiles. I guess we really gotta wait for the home.
Enemy in sight.
Oh yeah. Your AI partners are fucking always horrible, that kind of shit.
Great shot.
Caution. Caution.
The big ships.
Enemy targets located.
What AI partners?
Mostly on our six.
They're that good,
Take off.
The fuck? I just crashed. The targeting's fucking weird, man. How it decides what to target. I'm like staring down the barrel of what I want to target. And it's like, nah, you don't want to target that. You want to target like some random shit. At least we know now. They love giant birds though, yeah. They're cool. Seems like a simple enough mission, just a time intensive.
Urgent message. Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered. This may be your final task. Eliminate it before it reaches our airspace. Good luck.
Did I have him on his own before or guarding my tail? We'll try the other option. For the memes. Honestly, max defense, offense, and kind of what I'm after. I mean, the F-15 gives me just a little bit more power, just so we can make it back in. It's like I don't want to sit near the thing, so we do have to kind of keep the speed up. Yeah, I was hitting the edge a lot. I didn't seem to do much. I don't know if that's just like, but there's like a counter gun on in there or something, like the edge of the wing. We'll just completely, just fully focus on
Break now.
the back.
Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. Bogey on our tail.
Caution.
Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. On our left.
You really can't come in from an angle. It just won't walk.
Alert Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Enemy targets located.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
On our left.
Really care about those randos?
On our tail.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo!
Full series. Well, we'll see about G. I do have like an iOS emulator I'm gonna maybe install on my Android, but it's like really obscure, so I gotta make sure it's not like too sketch. But
Locked on target. Quick shot.
Caution.
Infinity probably not. It's just not really doable. I know in the last month or so people have gotten servers up, but I watched like a video, it was like a 10-minute video of like non-stop steps, and I'm like, I don't want to be getting into somebody's Discord to try to figure that out. Yeah, you can do like an RPCS3 like
Quick shot.
Caution.
thing now where you can like connect to some kind of remote servers and dump your game and all sorts of weird shit. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Maybe it's not as crazy as it seems, but because I would like to do that one. That's the only one that's really not like
Enemy
on
locked
my
on target.
Caution.
Bingo! Yahoo!
on the radar. Yeah, I'll be doing the GBA and PSP ones. And the Java one.
Enemy in sight.
2 PSP ones, 1 GBA, 1 3DS. A Java one. The
Caution.
iOS one if I can. The lock just won't work. Do they have like some anti-lock? Yeah. I'm hoping 6 works okay. If I can't get 6 working right, I'm gonna have to try like a different kind of physical copy, because you can't pick it up digitally anymore.
Caution.
I guess I have to just like manually add these.
Caution.
Enemy targets located.
Yeah, I plan on it. I think it'll be fun.
Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo!
Caution.
Just to see the whole breadth of it. But those spin-offs don't start happening until like PSPS like era.
Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Like PS2, PSP kind of zone.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Jesus, miss.
Caution.
They must have like fucking anti-lock on. That's what that probably is. Probably why my shit's going wide.
Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo!
I don't want to target that.
Caution.
Oh, do they? Wonder how that is. I was just gonna do the 360 version, but if I can't get it working through
Enemy in sight.
normal means, I'd probably pick up like a disc somewhere if I could on top of what I already got going on.
Quick shot.
Caution.
An extra disc copy. I wish they would just like port those.
Enemy in sight.
I think they said with 8 they're gonna be porting like, was it 0 or something? But I mean 0's not really like a problem to play.
Caution.
Jesus, miss.
I know 6 digitally came with 7 on the Xbox back in the day, but
Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Quick shot.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Jesus,
Caution.
miss.
Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see. So, I mean, I might take like a break on these if I have to like do some weird shit for 6, but then we'll just come back to it when I get the means. But
Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Quick shot!
Caution.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
can't get a fucking lock on that shit.
Caution.
Jesus, miss!
I'm out of fuel. I only need one more salvo.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target.
And we touched it again. Jesus, dude, what is with the lock on in this shit? I don't know if they're like shooting flares or shooting missiles. They tell me to watch out every time, so I'm like, assume it's missiles. I don't know if you can blow those up. Kind of a slog of a mission, though, I must say. Oh well, it's about the novelty of it being a big ass plane, man. Yeah, and I imagine the series won't take too long, so I'm not expecting there to be like big developments in any of these by the time I get to them.
Urgent message. Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered.
Yeah, it'd be cute if Infinity wasn't like
Urgent message. Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered. This may be your final task. Eliminate it before it reaches our airspace.
wasn't like dead if they didn't get rid of it. Or shut it down, is what I mean. Yeah, I don't plan on doing any like DLC or anything for like Assault Horizon or anything. We're just gonna play it straight up. I mean, everything works okay. I mean, it's probably gonna be like Armored Core where like the 360 era is like a nightmare. With like getting shit working right.
Right now!
And unavailability on platforms.
Enemy in sight. Enemy targets located. On our tail! On our left! Up ahead!
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. On our left! Bogey on our tail! Enemy in sight.
Alert. Body damage. Alert. Body damage. Alert. Body damage.
I'll
Alert.
try to
Body
speed this
damage.
up a bit.
Enemy
But
in sight.
Alert. Body damage.
Enemy in sight.
Caution. Alert. Body damage. Alert.
man, I get like lit up by the fucking
Alert. Body damage.
AA guns if I just like wait for a lock on.
Alert.
It's like I know I'm already close enough, but the problem is it just doesn't go for it.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Like how my guy is still not.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Quick shot!
Caution. Caution.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Locked on target. Quick shot!
I'm surprised with the 8th one coming out and people definitely being more hyped for it that they're not trying to like port more shit just to get more people into the series, man. I don't know why Capcom's one of the only like good devs at that kind of thing.
Enemy in sight.
Like people want to play like good versions of all these other things too.
Bingo!
Caution.
Like I mean, people aren't gonna want to do what I'm doing, where you just play like a fucking the entire series or best you can. Right?
Enemy in sight.
Like 6 and shit.
Caution.
Jesus, miss!
I don't know if you can even like you can manually hit for sure because I've done it against buildings, but I don't know if it's like weird with the planes. And I do wonder if like loading is weird. Like if you look away from something, if it's just like the missiles just disappear, right? Like where you just can't hit them
Enemy in
anymore.
sight.
But I mean that's a big part of I feel like playing games is like flying in and just like pulling away and not necessarily seeing your shot hitting out.
Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Caution.
Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. On our left.
Caution.
Jesus, boogie on our tail. Oh,
Caution.
pull out of it.
Engine stall. Caution. Engine stall.
I'm losing him. Enemy target located. On our right. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yeah!
Bingo!
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
You can see which one it's going to target. I don't know if there's a way to change that. Maybe there's like a control thing I'm missing.
Engine stall.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo!
Caution.
It's like you can see which square is flashing to like target something before you get there, and then it just gets in range. I don't know how it picks that. Like right now it's like the far right side of the whole fucking thing.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Just gonna have to do
Jesus, miss!
some manual ones, man.
Oh,
Caution.
pull out of it. Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Jesus, miss!
Caution.
Conscious of the fuel. I think that's the big limiter right now. It's definitely not like ammo.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight.
Caution. Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Maybe there's some good reason why you can't target this shit properly.
Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight.
We're good this time.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yeah!
Smoother this way.
Enemy in sight.
Oh no, man. You still ain't done, bro?
Caution.
Got something on the front.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy in sight.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Jesus
Alert,
Christ.
body damage. Alert, body damage.
Yeah, is there just some weird control thing with like what you want to target? Maybe there's a way to just like toggle through them. Then we could take our time with it.
Caution. Caution.
Jesus, miss!
Like on top of it.
Caution.
Yeah, really. Like the big problem is I just can't get like I can't target what I want.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Great shot!
Yeah, let me check the manual. This mission kind of sucks shit. The manual doesn't say, it just says, this is the X button on your controller. No shit. It's like you can't see your own controller. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of got like a hitbox. That's a little wacky. We definitely didn't get hit. And your other wingman doesn't do shit. Yeah, the manual is fucked. Doesn't say anything about. Okay, it might be triangle. I don't think it says that in the game, maybe. It doesn't say it in the manual. Let's try that.
Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered.
It might, maybe in the, when you customize your controls, it shows it in there. What you mean? Not really had to think about it. Yeah, I'm like, okay, maybe that's something. It's weird it's not in the manual, but it might be in the game. And the fucking manual just tells you, did you know that the X button is the fucking X button? I'm like, yeah? Yeah, I knew that. Like, alright. Because, yeah, that's the problem is, like, I'm targeting a bunch of bullshit and then we're running out of time, so I get impatient. And I'm not impatient because I'm going to run out of fucking fuel. Like, I can do the flying in, flying out bullshit.
Break now! Enemy in sight.
Okay, here we go.
Enemy target located. Great shot! Move down
This
the
will be
tail.
much smoother. I was like, man, this is like jank as hell. I'm like, they gotta have a target swap. My guy, is he shooting him?
Enemy in sight.
Probably not.
Enemy target located. Enemy locked on.
Caution. Caution.
It's a GitHub, but then it's only needs a specific game version. Oh yeah.
Enemy target located. Move down the tail. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo!
Caution.
Really? Yeah, the setup I saw was a YouTube video. It's really, I feel like it's really
Enemy target
new
located. Enemy in sight.
and like kind of fucked because of that. Not enough people care, not enough people have stuff set for it.
Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo!
Like who knows, maybe something will pop up at some point here. I don't know. It's jank enough. I'm like, even my G1 or whatever. I'm just kind of like,
Locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo!
yeah.
Caution.
I'm not too worried about it.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Caution.
It'd be nice to play all of them, like, completely. I mean, other than, like, weird little ports and shit that I don't care about. Like, I don't know what Assault Horizon Plus is. Or Assault Horizon Plus Legacy or something. Like, I'm not even doing all the DLC already, so... Yeah, I wonder what the offense stat is. If it's just, like, how much damage you do, or if it affects, like, lock-ons or range, or what. This is max offense. I don't know, we'll find out how bad it is to do something else. Jesus, I'm swapping fucking targets constantly, dude.
Enemy in sight. Jesus, miss! Jesus, miss! Enemy in sight.
Somehow I didn't die there.
Caution. Caution.
Enemy in sight.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight.
Whoa! I can't tell where this guy is. Hopefully there's a third person one at some point where I can see more fucking information. I don't mind the first person, like, cinematic realism, but I'll just take a zoomed out third person with all the fixins, man, at some point. Because in reality, you'd, like, look around a little bit too, right? Like, I'm, like, locked into, like, a very small viewpoint. I'm trying to be, like, above and below them and shit. For sure. It's been still a good time. But yeah, I'm definitely not like 100%ing it or anything.
Urgent message. Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered. This may be your final task. Eliminate it before it reaches our airspace. Good luck.
This is just like an endurance mission. Your mental endurance. Can you keep coming in from the farthest distance to come in for a single salvo and then leave and then take another minute to come back?
Ready?
You could try to get cute, but you're not like that mobile.
Enemy in sight. Enemy target located. On our right. Look on our tail. On our right. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. On our right.
Caution.
Look on our tail. Enemy target located.
Getting greedy.
Caution.
I don't know what I'm being cautious about, but I get off 2 sets of rockets, man. That shit fucks. I pressed triangle like 100 times.
Caution.
Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Great shot. Great shot.
Some more time to be more patient on the when the nose opens up.
Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Great shot! Great shot!
Caution.
Enemy in sight.
Caution. Caution.
Still, it's cool though. I mean, especially on
Enemy in
PS1
sight.
before the sticks were even a deal. You definitely feel the like kind of tensing up of like pulling up and trying to circle around guys and
Locked on target.
seeing if the fucking
Caution.
all the missiles are gonna make it and stuff. It just has its little oddities with
Caution.
how some of the stats work and the targeting and the
Enemy in
feel.
sight.
Yeah, definitely curious to see how
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Bingo!
Caution.
Enemy locked on target.
how arcadey and crazy they get if they try to ride like a line. Because if they go more sim style, then it's like I expect like more nuance of like movement and like little techniques, and maybe like little
Caution.
tools like to read shit.
Locked on target. Great shot!
Maybe like how the economy would work and stuff, but more arcadey, like maybe more crazy abilities or stories or situations. I mean, considering the first game has the giant fucking plane fortress, I imagine it's not too sim-like. Get going.
Caution. Caution.
Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Jesus, miss! Bingo!
We get them? Planning. Oh yeah? Yeah, I'd love a nice skill cap. Not skill cap, skill ceiling. Skill depth, the depth, you know.
Congratulations. The enemy
Bingo.
has capitulated and the coup has failed.
The coup.
The rightful government has been restored.
The right, but we are the good guys, I'm sure.
Your skill as Top Guns changed the balance. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you.
Lots. Where was this other guy who got paid for nothing? He's just chilling. Wow. There you have it, dude. The music. It's like fucking rockabilly ass. Fucking. Go down and get you some barbecue ass fucking music. Yeah, brother. Some Discovery Channel. Fucking. Kazumi Bill. Oh shit. Some of these fucking guests were fucking some of the guest pilots were fucking people's short ass little game. Yeah, I figured it'd probably not be too long. I mean, we skipped like half the fucking missions, but that's fine. Honestly, I feel like we got the idea and we got like, 16 fucking games to get through, so. Yeah, I mean, obviously, visually it's gonna get more and more crazy. For PS1, this is definitely not best in class or anything, but there's some cool night missions and other little moments that look nice. Honestly, in some ways, even like your Mode 7 stuff was kind of more cohesive, impressive looking sort of visual style, like a Pilot Wings. This has a little bit of jank. It's definitely not as like odd jank as like some stuff I've played. There's some parts of Pilot Wings 64 that look worse, but then some parts that look better. This Top Gun ass guitar here. But it's cool, yeah. I mean, all the UI and the sound and stuff's kind of raw, but the important part is like the gameplay and shit. And yeah, for the first outing, I mean, it felt pretty solid. I mean, at this point, if you played a lot of games, you're used to these kinds of controls and the feel and stuff from other games. I feel like this kind of thing sort of, this and the other flight sims of the time sort of popularized the general feel of what it's going to be like to do like an arcadey flight thing. But it doesn't feel like super jank or way out there or shitty or anything. I mean, there's only so much mechanics really going on, and like stuff like Project Wingman, you've got your flares and your special gigaturns and all sorts of weird little shit. And This it's mostly just stats and how quick you're gonna be able to turn or move or whatever. And some of those are hard to tell what that really is, like stability. So it's really more about mission variety, and I think there was a good bit, right? I mean, you get a couple dogfights, but generally it starts turning into like unique maps with like points of interest you want to hit, and then the other dudes just get in the way, and then you get crap like this, which was cute, but definitely a bit more of like a slog. So. Yeah, about what I'd expect from the first outing. Cool, but definitely not like Giga fleshed out and like a super. It's more of a novel kind of thing than it is like super tight. We'll see how the economy and the upgrading and all that stuff develops as we go. Anyways, I'm gonna grab a little drink and I guess we'll get started on the second one, which is the first one actually called Ace Combat. The Ace Combat 2. Where's the first one? I don't know. So comes out 2 years after this one. I'm gonna grab a drink. And I'm gonna reset the stream probably. I might actually go to the store real quick too and grab a couple of their little drinks. Kinda want like a fucking little sippy energy drink or something. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing 2. I don't know how long 2 is, but after that we'll be good to go. So bye bye for now.